I trusted God even though I was in a deep, dark place. And I've had to trust in God in order to make it through these past 2 years because I lost my husband suddenly. And it's been a difficult process. And I remember when Valerie was at my house and I said to her, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never done anything like this before. And it dawned on me later, I said, okay, I can only do this by trusting God because I can't do this on my own. I have grown up in the church. I believe Scripture is truth, and the Bible has told me to trust in Him. I knew that's what I had to do, is turn to God, because I also knew that there's no way I could do this on my own. It was too deep of a grief and too much of a loss that I couldn't find strength in myself. And in trusting God, it's not a one and done. I had to every day get up and say, okay, today in this grief, I am going to trust Him to help me put one foot in front of the other. And I turned to Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. I don't understand God's plan. He's got a bigger purpose, a bigger plan for my life. He had a plan for Chuck's life, and I don't understand it. And I just have to release that and say, okay, your plan is perfect, and I'm going to let it be. The hardest time to trust God is when I'm missing my person. We shared everything. We talked through everything. And when there's difficulties with, friends, family, we would talk about it, and we would share together. And not having that person and everything falls on me now, that's tough. So then I have to kind of turn to God and say, okay, God, give me the answers here, help me. And I've become a lot closer to God in this grief walk and talking to Him an awful lot. I guess in that sense, that's one of the positives, is that I don't turn to my husband anymore to say, okay, how are we going to do this? I'm turning to God and I'm saying, all right, God, how are you and I going to do this together?